Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Backed up here, second and long from the 15. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Irvin. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Demon Deacons will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
We'll give it to the running back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Sticking with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Burks. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And bulldozing his way through. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Bringing pressure, trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
He knocks this one right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big Four sends the offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback still with the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Demon Deacons will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. He'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary and
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. After a slow start, this offense has finally gotten going. A touchdown here could make things really interesting. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. Look at the big man rumbling there. That's a nice pickup after the catch, Kirk.
It's unbelievable how athletic this guy is at that size to be able to not just only catch the football, but then what he does after he's able to catch the ball shows you the speed and how nimble he is. Really impressed by what this young man offers this offense.
The Demon Deacons have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Catch made by the tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. It's a relief for the quarterback there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
4 verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to extend the play. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this pass is caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the act.
Touchdown, Commodores. And they go in front here in the second half.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Sends the offense back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. He's got the first down and more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They're going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wake. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking for the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, the quarterback Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This quarterback on fire today. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Looking to throw it again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dylan Deacons. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm and really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The back's got it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Commodores. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Demon Deacons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. Finding some room with the 25. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, third down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch, to picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Applying for the touchdown on the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. It's a quick grab. And he'll be brought down. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, got to make a decision to go for the field goal to take the lead here.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to take another shot right here. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here's the second down play. Testing the right side here. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
This offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Kirk, you look for rust, you look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Going after, knocked right through. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Demon Deacons are going to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Brown. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and